Welcome to Brick by Brick, y'all. Have you built a business ever before? Have you ever started a business? Are you a small entrepreneur type situation or a small business, mom and pop's business? Do you own? Are you part of a big business? Are you part of an organization, and you're still trying to figure out how to navigate that? But you have an entrepreneurial mindset. Today, what I want to talk about, what we're going to riff on, and we haven't really planned this, but we're going to talk about building business, maintaining business, and just content in general. Just, I don't know, we'll get into all kinds of stuff. We'll get into some NBA talk and all that, but let's talk some business, man. What's up, JDam?
Man, chilling, man. What's going on?
Friday, bro. Every time we record, it's Friday, and so I've had a long week, and I am fried. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fried, bro. And I just got done hooping with some young cats. Like, yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's like,
cooked.
yeah, it's over for me, bro. I'm ready for pizza night. I'm ready to keep
Oh
getting.
yeah.
I actually went to Wednesday night. I went to Nate Jackson's taping at
Oh
the
yeah.
club down there. That shit was
That's cool.
funny, bro. Like, so
Oh
it was
yeah.
it was a live recording. So shout out to Nate Jackson. He's it seems like he's recording episodes of a show that's going to air somewhere, but he had people come on and do their thing, and we were part of a show basically. I don't know if it's going to be on Netflix. I don't know where it's going to be, but I know that I was part of a live taping on Wednesday, and the shit was funny. Like, I had a great
Yeah.
ass time. Nate Jackson is doing big ass things, and like, you're going to see this show like a Def Comedy Jam. For those that remember, like, Def Comedy Jam was a thing. This is Nate Jackson's jam, like, type situation.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's like live from Tacoma, man, and you got comics coming up and from all over the nation, and bro, it was dope. I was like, man, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
see.
This is happening in Tacoma. He's putting on for us, man. It's
That's fire.
super dope, man. Really, really
No,
proud.
yeah,
Really proud.
I need to
man.
go down to one of his shows. This is probably in the summertime. Whenever Mike Epps came down here not that long ago. And,
I didn't see him last time. I bet that boy's
I
funny.
wanted to go. He tried to get. Actually, he did not try to give us free tickets. He tried to give Timmy free tickets. He ran into her at the Marana when we was there, and she hit me up like, Mike Epps is down here. I was like, what's up? Like, she was like, and then she came back up, and I was like, you should have got some tickets. She was like, nah. She was like, he said he got some tickets in the room, and he said he'll give me a free ticket to the show. I was like, hell nah, never mind.
Yeah, nah, bruh. Nah, he's stupid for that.
But that's funny because that's one of my favorite comedians growing up. Just seeing all his stuff. So
yeah,
I want to catch one of his shows. I want to go to Cat Williams show. Definitely Dave Chappelle.
Cat Williams would be funny.
I low-key wouldn't mind going to some of these new comedian shows that mostly do like crowd work. Because some of that should be funny too. I wouldn't mind going to some of those.
Bubba Dub was hilarious. Like, Bubba Dub was better than I thought it would be, because I'm thinking that he's just going to be like trash the whole time, but he didn't say that. But one time, the whole set, that was not his set. He's an actual stand-up comedian, and he's funny as hell, bro. So that was dope. So I love going to comedy shows, especially right now, bro. We need to laugh right now. Like, we need something to laugh about. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dope to go. There's, people get dressed up and stuff, and they go out to the show, and everybody has a good time. Everybody's laughing. I just think it's a great place to be, man. I just enjoy going to comedy shows, especially these local ones. Because you run into people, you see people and whatnot, but it's dope to see people on their grind, man, and they traveling and they're staying at some hotel down the street, and they're just like you, but they just on the move, trying to make a living. And
exactly.
I just think it's super dope, man. I just love it. So Nate Jackson, yeah, he had some funny ass people on there. I can't wait to see that one. The last dude was hella funny. He had me crying.
Yeah.
But yeah, outside of that, just another week. We got all, uncertainty as always in our whole society, in our country, actually, just based on our administration and the way that he be moving. He be just saying shit. Hey, did you see these fools had the USA hockey team? So he takes the USA hockey team and has them visit the White House because because they won, right? He served these dudes McDonald's, bro. Like,
no,
how you gonna come to the? Yeah, they won a gold medal, right? They win the gold.
That's wild.
They go to the White House, and this dude serves the whole hockey team McDonald's, bro. That's crazy.
Wild.
That's
wild.
I hope that's just for the photo op, and there actually was better food there. for these dudes,
Yeah.
but man, bro, that's wild. I
Nah, I would
can't
have been
believe that.
sick. If I'm going to the White House, you better give me steak and lobster. Yeah.
Hey, check this out. I'm gonna show you real quick. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Look, feeding these fools McDonald's, bro. Ain't that crazy?
Hell nah.
Yeah, hosts a Team USA hockey team and caters them for McDonald's while at the White House. I'm not, no shade to McDonald's. I would crush it too. But come on, bro. Like,
No
we
shade,
can't
but if
have
I'm
a
pulling up to
better,
the White House, don't give me that.
don't give me
Don't
that,
give me
bro.
that. If I pull up to the
Like,
White House,
please
don't give me
don't.
that. I could have went. I could have stayed at the. I could have stayed in Canada. I could have stayed anywhere and got some damn McDonald's
Bro,
wherever they're
I can get
from.
McDonald's down the street. I ain't worried about
Man,
it.
what?
I can get that down the street. Like, what are we
Bro,
doing?
yeah, there's no way.
I think there's like a
Pull up for a
deal or there's some
McChicken.
promo. Yeah, it's
There
some
gotta be.
marketing. It's a promo. Like everything with him is that. Like there ain't nothing genuine about that dude. Like
For
everything's for a
sure.
dollar. Everything is a to promote. Everything is to put money in his pocket, in his family's pocket, in his people's pocket. Nothing is for you. Oh, here's a dope one. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna bring this out. What's up with you? What's been new with you?
Nothing, man. It's just been busy week with real estate. Houses under contract, houses going on the market,
Yeah,
working with some new buyers, trying to see if they should renovate, update the house, or they should sell it as is if the numbers make sense for them. So
yeah,
putting them with the right people around them, and then in the middle, trying to switch up a different direction a little bit, and with Zenith, just doing stuff with that. So been a
yeah,
busy
yeah.
last couple of weeks.
What's so you just put a house on the market that's super dope, like a super dope house.
Mhm.
How did that come about? Like how did you get
Yeah,
that business or know that seller
yeah,
to sell this
yeah.
house even?
So specifically with that house, it was actually a crazy story. So like, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Me and my wife I already sold a couple houses on North Jackson. And
Hmm.
there was a house where like we heard that someone like 100+ years old lived there. Everyone on the block was like, no one's ever been in the house. No one really knows her like that. And I was telling Timmy, like, man, one day we gonna live right here. Like we gonna live in that house. We don't know
Hmm.
nothing about it. We never seen the inside. We just know drapes around it. And like I was like, man, I'm about to visualize, meditate. Man, one day we gonna live
Yeah.
here. After doing it, like 3 months later, I got a phone call at night, and a lady called me like, "Hey, I don't know you. You don't know me. I've been talking to agents, trying to sell my grandma's house. My grandma's 100 something years old." She was like, "But before we met, she was like, my brother said I have to talk to you." She said, "You do good business. You're a good guy, trustworthy." And he just said that he knows you. And I was like, "Who's your brother?" And it was like, "Ty. He's one of the top people for South Sound business." And I was like,
Oh
"Yeah."
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, I was at the event, met him. Yeah, real cool dude. And she's like, "Yeah, so I want to meet you." So she's like, "The house is on, North Jackson." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Yeah, it's one of the last houses." I was like, "All right, is it like, it's brick? Like, it's this?" And um she said it was the house. So end up
Oh, it's the
um
same.
the same exact house. So I was like, "Man, I think I'm supposed to have your house." No, not like that, but I ended up going, talking to her. Like I met her and her husband. They're only here half the year. Dope people. Talked to her, and I was like, "Supposed to have this." She was like, "Try to get approved." The next day, she wanted to meet Timia. Mind you, everybody loves Timia. So like, she fell in
Yeah, yeah.
love with Timia, and she was like, "I want you guys to have a house." This is a year and a half ago when race was 8.2. So the house needs work. It needs a new deck. It needs new all this stuff. And it was like our mortgage would have been like 8,000. It was something crazy. Like, and I was telling T, like, we can't have this house. And like during that time, the neighbor knows one of my clients that also I'm on the worst host for Washington State basketball, who
Oh
I
yeah,
I
yeah.
know her from. So
Okay.
meets they know each other. So she talked to the neighbor, and after I found out I'm not getting the house, she's like, either way, I want you to list the house. Take care of it. And then
Dope.
she's like, We've had so many people reach out to us about buying the house, door knockers, doing this." She's like, "That's a turnoff for me. I don't like it." So
Yeah.
she was like, "The neighbor said that they have, someone," and I was like, "That's my client." Not like that. That's my client. So then they met up, got it done. They got the house, and I already represent her for, Waterview Homes and stuff, that type of stuff anyway. So
Yeah.
then she gets in, uh, working with her through the process of everything. It took her probably like 13 months to get everything going. So
Yeah.
just trying to make sure everything's on point. And really it felt like the last couple of weeks was trying to go back in and check on things, make sure everything's going with her. But
Yeah.
basically it comes down to, man, it really came down from just doing good business on all levels.
Yeah.
Like it was from
Yeah.
meeting people and being them thinking I'm a great guy in terms of business, never even done business with me, just like, nah, this is a good dude, you need to meet with
Yeah.
him. Then going and doing that, then me knowing other good people, then everything just kind of went together with everything to us. Like their back was messed up and it's like, hey man, we got medical grade red light, we got cryo, we got this
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
just, what I'm saying? It turns into something way more than a transaction. It turns into like a huge thing, and like it all works out, especially when, and it makes it easy when you're working with good people. Like the person that was a seller,
Right. Right. Facts.
amazing woman. The person that's selling the house right now, amazing woman. Uh, Ty, amazing dude. So it's just been,
Yeah.
man, everything's just been. It's just every transaction. It makes business easy when you're working with people like that. So it's been fun. Finally got the house listed. 2.2
Yeah.
million, which
Looks great.
it's a great house, great view. Yeah, man, it's a whole
That's
bunch of
dope.
stuff that came together at once, and like a
Yeah.
bunch of pieces to the story.
But I think what I gathered from that is like
Mhm.
what you were saying is your name carries, your name carries and people
Mhm.
talk, you know what I mean? So especially if you're in a town like ours in Tacoma,
Yep.
220,000 people or so, whether you're in Seattle, the world is really small. And what I want to impress upon the
Mhm.
listeners or people watching, if you
Mhm.
go into business for yourself, is how you treat people, no matter who it is.
Yep.
It could be the
Yep.
custodian at the high school that I
Yep.
was just talking to this morning. It could
Mhm.
be the person on the side of the street that whatever the person. Like I was asking a question to some cats this morning, like, why do I definitely get treated differently with my hair like this
Yeah.
with braids for sure. Y'all are getting to watch my log journey in real time on Brick by Brick. It's kind of dope. But like just treat people cool, man. Just treat
Mhm.
people nice. Treat people with respect. Treat people with dignity. And when you feel like crashing out, find a time to maybe just go somewhere. Like we were just talking, you say,
Mhm.
but it's not a good look. Like usually just think before you respond and crash out in public or on somebody, because
Yeah.
typically they're doing something that they either don't know or they have
Mhm.
other things going on and there's a reason why
Yep.
they said whatever and disrespected you or whatever. Like
Yeah.
just I don't know. I just feel like there's ways that we can carry ourselves.
Yeah.
Um and
Absolutely.
I haven't had good moments always, but for the most part, I would hope that if you had my name out in the street, I ain't on
Exactly.
no crazy. I ain't this dude on one time and this way to this person
Mhm.
and then this way online and this way over here. It's like it all
Yeah.
should be
Yeah.
at least somewhat congruent. Like if you
Exactly.
see me
Exactly.
online, it should match up when you meet
Exactly.
me. If you see me over here,
Exactly.
it should be congruent over here. I'm not saying
Exactly.
it's all gonna be the same. We all got a code switch, but
Mhm.
there is um a common tie between all of them, which is, oh yeah, they respectful, they cool,
Exactly.
they intelligent, yeah,
Exactly.
whatever,
And
all
and
those
even
things.
with you, it's like you can't get as far as you got doing bad business or having a bad
Right,
personality. We've
right,
seen
facts.
we've seen multiple businesses and things crash and burn in Tacoma off. You had the media, you had this, but you didn't have the integrity. You didn't have, So I think
Right,
even getting into certain, like with me, it's like I didn't get no handout. You think it's easy being black with a beard with tattoos. Not for one, it's really really hard in the real estate industry. Like I've had people
right,
just see me like, and nah, you're not really my style. But I also name someone that looks like me or from the background as me that owns a medical center.
right.
It's not like that, but we've had that type of stuff come in where people treat me a certain way where they really do want to, not like, sounds bad, but like, a white man in a white lab coat. Like
Yeah,
it's something
yeah.
that the US has portrayed as trustworthy, where they come in and see me, and the first thing is like, wait, you own this?
Right,
Oh man, you
right.
should do. And then instead of just you don't go into a doctor's office or a chiropractic office and compare. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, I come in, I
Right.
trust you. Sometimes people come in with me and it's like, oh, I could do this. I can open one of these. You did this? And it's like, damn, you don't do that with no other business. Why would you come in and ask me about like, oh yeah, we should open one here. Like, how much did it cost you to open this? Why are you asking me that the first time I met you? You know, just stuff like that where I deal with it all the time where it's just like, it's just, I don't know. It's like you gotta keep it professional, do good business. I'm probably not gonna offer you a membership if you're acting like that, but but you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's just in certain things, it's like they have a certain image that they've portrayed on what the ideal, person looks like in real estate or in the medical industry or different
Right.
things. And it's just like, I really don't fit the description. So, but once they get to know me, it's like, yo, you know this, you
Mhm.
move well. I can't wait to tell my friends or tell my family about you and
Right.
do this. And then it ends up taking you a lot further. But yeah, man, it's
Yeah, there's a lot of those doubts because
mhm,
of what we've been conditioned
yep.
to accept as the norm, what our cultural norms are, and things of that nature.
Yep.
Um, and so, yeah, it's funny because I literally was just having that conversation this morning with someone about
Mhm,
like I love playing that game where I'm in a room or I'm somewhere and they don't, and I don't like. I'm not big on like saying what I do all the time. I don't really care. I don't. That's not just how I level
mhm,
with people.
yeah.
I don't.
Mhm,
I feel like that's a version of classism and all
yeah.
those things, right? So,
Yep.
um, so anyway, just like now with my hair like this, I'm noticing it's subtle, but I definitely get treated differently or whatever. And I'm like,
Mhm,
oh, where's the owner? Oh, he's right there. Like, oh, okay. And now I get treated
mhm,
differently. But
yeah.
that's
Yep.
happened my whole life. But I look at it as an opportunity to not only educate people that on their own biases, but also my own biases, like
Yeah.
why can't I wear my hair like this and do what
Mhm,
I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and partially some of it's for safety. Like if you were to ask, I know for me, I sit in another space because I have proximity to whiteness, as do you. You know what I mean? And
yep.
that's a different level of comfort and safety that I have that other
Mhm,
people don't
yeah.
have. And so
Mhm,
what I'm trying to do, or what I try to do in my walk of life is hopefully provide more access for people to see that no, this is we're good. Yeah. There ain't nothing going on different here than just because of how I wear my hair. Like that's
yeah.
kind of crazy when you really think about it.
And
Like,
that's the thing I don't like is like I've heard that multiple times in real estate where people have said something to me like, especially my first 2 years, where it's like you should just cut your hair so you look more professional, or you should cut your beard down so you look more professional, or wear long sleeves. And it's like, why is that considered professional, but not how I move? You know,
I think the
and
president should
that's
not be rape 13-year-old girls or be in court for 35 counts
exactly.
of
Y'all
things and
see
be the president.
Bill Gates is being professional, but he's in the files. He just admitted to messing with all the Russian women. He just got proved to set
Come
up
on,
the
man.
full
What are,
pandemic, the
like
full
you scared of
pandemic.
me, but you
But
should be scared. You should be scared of these cats. Like
you know what
you
I'm saying?
scared of
So it's
me,
just like
but
that. That's where with
what are
me
we
is like a
talking
lot
about?
of times now when I go on listing appointments or I'm going to certain open houses, I'm I'm tats out. I'm gold out. You know what I'm saying? If you come in and you don't fuck with me because of that, I don't want to work with you anyway. So like when you talk to me, you see how I move, and this is just a part of me. You shouldn't judge me off of this. And that's where just breaking barriers, you and me both breaking barriers in the industry. Like
Yeah.
if you saw a $2.2 million listing in the past, you probably wouldn't assume to see someone like me on that listing. Just keeping it
No, no,
real.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you look at any of the listings over here, so it's just like breaking barriers. Same with Windermere. Against the grain, you guys got a full franchise and they're not looking for someone with dreads. So just breaking
Right.
barriers in the space and business and everything in general. It's just like,
It's
brick
hard
by brick.
though. It
Yeah.
is. It is
Mhm.
hard. Yeah, it is brick by brick. It is. It is. It. I was telling a young bull this morning. Shout out to CJ. We were talking about business because he started a car detailing business at 17, and because I
Mhm.
was like, "Yo, where you been, bro?" Like, but he's a very very smart young man, and it might not show school wise. I don't know what his grades are, but I'm guessing school is probably a challenge for it because he's an
Mhm.
entrepreneur,
Yeah.
and I was just breaking down and talking about business with him and stuff, and like what he and what I was telling him is just about this part, the relationships and how hard it is, you know, like it's not glamorous. I was like, owning a business is not glamorous. So like for those that want to try to own a business or start to own a business, it's not people paint it as this glamorous thing. I'm like, no, it's actually really hard.
It is. Yeah.
It's just like, and that the hard part is building it up, and then you have to maintain and sustain that. And that's hard. It's a different kind of hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a different kind of hard because you built it up. But yeah, I was just telling him how, I didn't make no money in my first, like, I was not making anything, you know, and you have to make sacrifices and figure out, do I really want to do this? What does my dream and my vision look like? How I want to live my life, how I want to help people, and how I want to impact the world. Like, that's how I think about it. It's like, well, I had this vision. I already had the vision of what it looked like before, and I'm almost there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's crazy. It's like, I have visions of what it already is, and then I affirm myself on the way. Like my affirmations this morning were, I'm making the best content of my life. I just told you I feel like I'm not making the best content of my life, but what I'm telling myself every day in my book is I'm making the best content in my life. And I just might very well be. But in my head, I don't think that, because we have, our brains don't think like, we don't think positively or optimistic. We think from a scarcity mindset. We always think about what we're not doing, or we're comparing ourselves to this over here, or whatever. It's like, nah, you actually doing the shit right now, bro. Like, you are doing it. So I have to write that down for me every day. I have the vision. I know what I want it to look like, but I have to actually write down every day, like, just affirming myself and giving myself big ups. Because if I don't do it, then nobody else will, right? Like,
that's facts.
If I can't tell myself that I'm a great father, then no one's out here just handing that out to you. You know what I mean? So I write that down every day. I'm a great father. I'm a great husband. I'm a great this. I'm grateful for all this. Like, I'm great. You know what I mean? That's just how my mind works. And because I've just done it so many times now every day. But to me, that's like, in terms of business, like when I talk about business, I know it sounds woo woo, but like, that to me is like big. We talked about dreams. Like you were talking about that. Like, having the dream is first. Got to be a dreamer. Got to have the vision. And you might not even know the full vision. Like, brick by brick, we starting this, and we're built. Like, that's the whole point of the name, is like, the vision is there. It's just, we're building it up. And the end goal is real estate and sports and entertainment for Windermere Abode. But also it's not so singly driven. It's not just that though. It's a longer play. It's a longer game. I want to educate people. I want to help people. I really want to do this. Like, it's not just about selling houses. It's about education. It's about connection. It's about community. It's about like building something, knowledge, you know what I mean? Knowledge base. Shit, if someone goes off and does this and listens to one thing we did, and they go off and they have a successful career because of one thing, and they went and did that just because they listened to one episode, that's good, man. I'm good with that. Like, it doesn't got to be me benefiting from it. That's the difference between me and, say, the Orange Man or someone like that. And y'all love these billionaires, man. Like, and y'all will just, but you got people in your community that's just here riding for you, and nothing. Not saying I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, we tend to, our attention goes to all of that. And I don't know, man. I just think that it's but Tacoma's a special place. So we have a lot of support in Tacoma.
I just think, in terms of like what we're building, is like, it's a community. It's helping the next generation. It's showing what we did right and wrong with starting our businesses, with trying to grow everyone together and get everyone to a new level. Showcase what's going on good in the town, which, I mean, there's no offense, but like, the News Tribune, it's like, I've seen so many times where someone is doing amazing for the town, and then they do one thing wrong and they're on the front page.
Yeah, it's facts.
Like, no offense, but like Melon Seed, for example, like, you guys didn't post about them the last year about anything, or about like them, you know, we got to come together, but they were on the front page as soon as they closed down yesterday. Tacoma Icon shut down. Or like, if, for example, like, I had this conversation with someone, like the City University place, they did a ribbon cutting for everyone in my building but me. But if I close down, I know I'll be on the front page immediately. You know, it's like they're waiting for a lot of people to mess up that are doing great things. You know, like, And that's my problem with some of that. It's like, nah, how do we uplift and bring everyone together and
Yeah, we
work
don't
with some of these
celebrate
good.
enough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't celebrate enough. And we do that in all things too. We do that in sports. Like I've been saying
Mhm.
that I've been on that for like the last since LeBron like or Steph or KD like we spend so much time tearing I mean the amount I would love to count the hours of how much time has spent in media tearing down LeBron James, who's
Yeah.
gonna go down as the most decorate like the best
Mhm.
American athlete's story
Mhm.
in history, and he's a black man.
Mhm.
That's why, number one. But like what he's had to go through and the racism that he's had to go through, and we don't celebrate. I'm like, man, actually, we're underrating this man right now. We're not
Yeah.
celebrating him enough. Every single go online, go look at how he's being talked about right now. The man is
Yeah.
literally stacking on a 40-year-old record right now in real
Yeah.
time, and this
Yeah.
is how he's being treated.
Mhm. Yeah,
Like, what are
I
we
think
doing, bro?
the way they do things with the media nowadays, especially with him, um, they just push their own narrative. Like for example,
Yeah,
I'm a Jordan fan, but they push the narrative with Jordan on like, hey, he can't do no wrong. This is the face. We are putting him on the cover of everything. With LeBron, and I'm like I say this as a Jordan fan, they have certain people like Stephen A. and those type of people that will they're
oh,
trying to discredit everything that he does. Where it's like when he retires and they release that Last Dance style
bro, it's gonna look silly.
docu series, it's gonna be like, damn, he did his thing in business as a dad. He did this all it's in real time, and I appreciate it now that it's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
with Kobe. Why his
cold,
shoes
bro.
are worth this, and you guys appreciate the Kobe's and what he did now because when he was there,
He
you
would.
guys kept talking about his allegations and all the
Mm-hmm.
negative stuff and how he's a ball hog and now everyone needs this mentality and he was a great
Yep.
girl dad and it's like nah man learn how to appreciate it while it's here or get some new ESPN
Yeah.
analysis or something.
Well, negativity sells. We know that. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I think that just negativity sells and I hope that we can switch that over hopefully and be more
Mhm,
celebratory
mhm,
because media companies are running off of clicks and clicks negativity sells, man. People want to
mhm,
argue and debate over things and I just think that it's sad and it's not and some of it I'm not saying it's all media. I'm just saying like people do dumb
mhm.
stuff for clout too.
Yeah, for
That's a
sure.
thing. Like we have but I don't know. I just want to celebrate people more. I want to celebrate you know, having Black History Month also by the way
Mhm,
is the end of Black History Month. But at the same
mhm,
time, Black history is American history, Hispanic history is American history, Irish history is American history.
mhm.
All of it's American history. Like none of
Yeah.
it is secluded to 1 month. So
Mhm,
that's how I feel on that. I said that on another pod.
mhm.
Um,
Exactly.
yeah, man. Hopefully we get to a better spot in that in regards to that, and I'm looking forward to the LeBron retirement. I don't. I hope he retires after next year. I hope he goes to Cleveland. He should not be with the Lakers next year. We all know that. We all know that he's probably not showing. He's not probably not coming back. And I think here's my take on Braun on this situation because last night the Lakers lost to the Suns by on a last we can't defend. So of course JJ keeps Luka in. What do you think they do? They've attacked Luka all fourth quarter down the stretch,
Yep.
and Gillespie's hitting threes and just
Yep.
wide open threes because he
Yep.
can't navigate a screen. I'm like, bro,
Mhm.
take him off the floor. Kerr takes Steph off the floor. You can't take Luka off the floor, and Vando's sitting right there, bro. Point of attack defender. You do not put your point
Yep.
of attack defender on. You're getting attacked and hunted.
Yep.
Like, so here's what Bron sees. So Bron says, to me, if I'm Braun, I'm not speaking for him. This is just me. If I'm him and I work how hard I work and I come to the gym early every day and I work on my body every single day and I've put in X amount of time and I'm sitting here, you're bringing this 26-year-old in. Yes, he's cold. He's one of the coldest scorers I've ever seen, but he can't play defense for shit. He doesn't work on his body. He's not here early in the morning. I see how his work ethic is. This
Mhm.
ain't going to end well for you. He's very, 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 very good at basketball on one side of the ball. But
Mhm.
like, you're really willing to just hand your whole franchise over to someone that literally is not willing to play defense?
Mhm.
Like, if I'm
Yep.
Braun, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That's just not how I've played my game, my whole life. That's not how you see how I carry myself. Like I literally work out like a demon every day. I'm good. Like I don't think he can stomach it.
No,
And I don't know, it's unfortunate because
no, for sure.
they just don't fit together. So
And
it is what it is.
if we want to go back, episode 1, brick by brick.
Yeah, I did say
all
I
the
was
stuff I got in the comments of
I was
saying
wrong. Yeah.
they are both high IQ players, but their styles, I can't. It's not going to win a championship. And
Yeah,
people
it
was,
ain't gonna win a chip.
you're crazy. I was firing back, but hey,
I
I
was
told
wrong, man.
no one's. Hey, I was telling people I
Nico was
can't
right,
see
bro.
it win the championship. I can't see it win the championship.
The Laker
It's just
faithful
too.
are not. They're not happy right now, bro. They're not happy with the Luka experience. And I think that Luka's prime Harden. If I had to compare him to a player, it'd be prime Harden.
Mhm.
And I think they're one and the same. They both have done things and score with ease.
Yeah.
Best shot makers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And they're cones on defense and will never win a championship.
Exactly. That's how I see it. It's they are dangerous and they could give you 50. They could give you problems in the playoffs, but at the end of the day, they're not going to get a ring.
Because just the style of play is too ball dominant. And when you're ball dominant and you can't play defense, that's a bad recipe. Like, nobody's going to touch the ball. You can't have a motion offense. So you have to literally build your whole billion dollar franchise around one person because they have one deficiency.
Exactly.
I don't think so. If I'm Nico was right this whole time. I was wrong. And I just, now that I'm watching it every day, I'm like, I totally get it, man. Because give me Cooper Flag, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cooper Flag. Come on, bro. Because I can build around. You can put interchangeable pieces around him because he can do multiple things. And he plays defense, and he's a dog, and he can
Cooper
score.
Flag,
like
Kyrie. I think that him trying to do something for Luka, I get it, but I still don't think that Anthony Davis was the right one though. I like just with all the injuries he be having, like just going a straight across pick for Anthony Davis was. I think that was more the problem where it was like, I think you could have got better for Luka to fit in your offense and to do your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Someone that everyone knows Anthony Davis is gonna get hurt and miss games. So just go straight across Luka, who at the time is number 1, number 2.
Yeah, it was a good trade. I don't think it was a bad trade. You got to make the trade.
It was just like, you could have got something else. You could have done
Max Christie leaving Max Christie is one I wish would have stayed.
Yeah, for sure.
If you have a Luka, you got to have a Max Christie. I mean, we have Marcus Smart, but he's on the upside of 33 or something. Like you need a Max Christie, bro. Like so. I'm here to say a year removed from the Luka AD trade. I think it was a good trade. I just don't think that I think Luka will be getting passed around like a bowl of popcorn or whatever you want to say. He gonna be getting passed around here towards the end. Because all right, answer this question: is he gonna get better or worse at defense as he gets older? Next year, is he going to be better at defense? He's going to be worse because he's older. The year after that, he's going to be worse. He's not going to get better at defense. He'll be in position, and you might be able to play zones or whatever. But the way that this league is going, bro, there's so much talent to play the way that the Spurs play, to play the way that the Golden State Warriors used to play when they were in their championship run, to play the way that that OKC just won a championship playing, and they had to play the Pacers. How did the Pacers play? They had 5 guys that could go, right? I mean, you got the ball dominant era, I think we're seeing is gone. And Ja Morant, Trey, Luka, all from that draft. All, Trey traded, Luka traded, Ja's about to be traded. They're all ball dominant guys that can't play defense. I don't know what else to tell. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Like that's just what I'm seeing from that class. And Luka's the only one still kind of balling out and doing his thing, but it's coming at a cost, as we can see. It's at a cost. And that cost is really heavy, especially when you have these franchisers that are worth so much. And I'm sorry, my first and second guy got to be able to play defense, bro. One of them. One of them has to be. If one can't, then the other one has to be a dog at playing defense. And right now with Luka and AR, I'm watching. So, oh man, I have to tell you this. So they have this, the Apple Vision Pro has those immersive games now. They're like, I can watch games in immersive. They've done a few Lakers games. check this out. And maybe I'm tripping, but I was watching it. So they got the camera, they're doing the starting lineups, and I'm standing like on the court, and I'm like watching them come out, and they're all standing like right in front of me, like they're about 3 feet away from me, and it looks like I can touch them, right?
Yeah.
So that's where one of the cameras is for starting lineups. And so there's one underneath the hoop too. So they're all huddling up underneath the hoop after starting lineups. And I noticed one person wasn't in the huddle. And I was like, so LeBron's leading the huddle. He does what he does. And Luka runs around the huddle, pats AR on the ass, pats Kleber on the ass, and he goes and runs over towards the bench. And I was like, this is the Bucks game. I was like, that's weird. Why is he not in the huddle? Literally everybody else is in the huddle. And I'm like, I don't know. If I'm your teammate, bro, I'm not with that. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
you need to get your ass in the huddle, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I know they huddled
Exactly.
in the walkway out there. I know that. It's not about
Exactly.
that. It's about, I want to look in your eyes, bro. We about to go to war. I'm gonna like, yeah, let's get him up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
It's that.
that comes down to that's what I think. If you picture if LeBron did it, or if
Oh, bro. If LeBron did that,
or no, imagine if Darren Peterson did that at Kansas.
oh, he was getting, I seen him getting fried.
What
I didn't
he's
even
getting
know that
fried
story.
for, he's getting fried for, like, there's been times where he has 20 at half and he's cramping, or he asked to get taken out of the game. They're like, he don't love basketball. He's a bad teammate. He's this and that. And Bill Self was like, I've never had a player study as much film and love basketball as much as him. I don't know where this narrative's
Yeah.
coming from. Even after he said it, the next day, getting grilled on ESPN. And it's like, why are you guys picking, like, imagine you supposed to be the number one pick, you having cramps, you having issues, whatever it is during the game. And it's like, this guy's a terrible teammate. He's not doing this. But then Luka could do that in plain sight and no one says nothing. It's all narratives. It's like,
yeah. And that's the thing. When I'm watching on this Immersive, this Apple Immersive, bro, I'm not even watching. I'm watching the dude in the front seat there. I can look up and see the Jumbotron. I can, like, it's the craziest. It's like being there, man. And I'm like, this is the craziest way I've ever watched a NBA basketball game ever. I would do this instead of pay money to go sit courtside. I would, because it's cheaper. But when I saw that, and then, okay, so that was the Bucks game. They have another game, the Sixers game, same thing. And I'm just it's crazy because niggas, like, during the starting lineups, niggas is like, Connect is like shooting little shots on the, like, he's practicing his jumper and shit. They're not even dapping people. I'm like, bro, this team is disconnected, bro. This is crazy. Like, I've never seen. Maybe I'm weird, but I want you guys all at least paying attention. Like, you don't have to be like happy. You don't have to, like, just be there for the sake of the principle of being there for your teammate. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I see that and I'm like, I don't know. I'm seeing stuff that I didn't see before. Watching these games and on Immersive, and it's crazy. But yeah, the Darren Peterson stuff, I don't know. I'm off that. So I hope it's good for him. I want to show one more thing before we get out of here, and this kind of goes along with that. So there's a lot of people. I just want to show this to you real quick. There's a lot of people who have things to say about, like, President Obama. You don't have to like him. You don't have to know all of his policies or understand all his policies. But then I was like, man, let's go look at the numbers. So I was talking to someone. And I was like, well, let's go look at the numbers of unemployment, right? Because that affects everyone. Everyone should have jobs, right? Everyone wants to have jobs. Here's, since Truman, how all the presidents have done with unemployment since Truman. So you got Eisenhower, it improved. Or I'm sorry, Truman, it improved. Eisenhower, it increased. Unemployment increased 3.9 percentage points. Kennedy comes in, improved 1.5. Johnson comes in, improved 2.2. Nixon comes in, increased 2.1. Ford comes in, increased 1.5. Carter comes in, 0.4, increased. Reagan comes in, he improved 1.8. Bush Sr., 2.1. Clinton, 2.9 improvement. Bush Jr., 3.4% increased the unemployment rate. Obama, 4.2% improved the unemployment rate. Trump, first term, 2-point increase. Biden, 2-point decrease. Trump right now, and it's flat, 0. I don't know what you see, but there's only been one black president in our history.
Yeah, facts.
And for whatever reason, I don't know, he's outperformed everybody by a long shot in this statistic in terms of unemployment rate. This is just data.
Yeah,
This isn't
facts.
me saying that I'm just saying we might be underappreciating him. To back to my
Yeah,
comment about
facts.
LeBron James and all those things. But these are just numbers. I got more, but you know, I was just sitting there like, yo, we might be underappreciating this dude because he's
No, yeah.
outperformed since Truman, and it's not even close. It's not even
Yeah,
close.
facts.
So, and imagine, and so just all the things that we just talked about, like in terms of being hard in business.
Mhm.
And so not only you have to battle all that, but then he performed at the highest level on that
Mhm.
metric. That's crazy. So
Yeah,
maybe we
facts.
don't appreciate him
Facts.
enough. I don't know.
Facts.
Just throwing that out there. Happy Black History Month, y'all. We just talking some business, talking some shit. And what you got, man? Put me on.
Shoot, actually, I put me on. I actually met with the founder of the Black Summer Run Club.
Oh yeah.
This
That's
week.
been
Yeah, I
dope.
met
I've
him
seen
this
that
week, man. Real cool dude. Yeah, and shout out Dominic, man. I'm gonna pull up. They meet down at Ruston at at 8:30 a.m. on Sundays.
on
So
Sundays.
yep.
That's
So
dope.
this week I'm gonna do I'm doing open house stuff at North Jackson, but I think next weekend I'm gonna try to go meet up with them. But man, real cool dude. Like what he's building. Do some wellness stuff with them. But
Yeah.
um, yeah,
Shoot.
it's gonna
Zenith
be
be down there.
man. Yeah, it's gonna go down. So
Yeah. And that's, and, I'd be remiss to not mention, like Tacoma Tacoma Run Club. I know, who started that. That was, what's his name? God, I'm missing his name right now. But anyway, that had been going on to see the Black Run Club come up. That was really dope. I know some
yep,
people in that.
for sure. I mean, they're getting big. They have over 100 people the last like 5 weeks. So
That's crazy. That goes to show how many people
yeah,
are in the running sphere
yeah,
that are
facts,
Black and
facts.
are there too. So my put you on is what I already just talked about, the Apple Immersive games. The Vision Pro is still the best device that I've ever owned, tech device I've ever owned. It's not even close. It's not even close. That thing is crazy. I still love it. And yeah, I'm going to do a video maybe on it, like an update
Yeah, for
video or
sure,
something, like talking
for
about
sure.
my experience with it.
Yep.
But with that, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all tapping in brick by brick, man. We just gonna keep going and got
Come
more
on.
guests coming in, more things coming.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. If you have real estate questions, hit up us, one of us too. Hit up Windermere Boat if you wanted to go get some cryo. Go to Damn
Yeah.
Cryotherapy. And with that, man, y'all be good. Brick by brick. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah.
Brick by brick.